16. Nope, that's... He would have claimed a room. What the heck is this? Sam. Alright, we gotta figure out Sam's deal. Oh, cool. He's gotta be in here somewhere. Where's the captain's quarters? That's pretty neat. I really like the ship. It's fun. Ooh! I guess this is my room, huh? Oh, there it is, the holographic shroud. Projects a disguise on you and your companions that give you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Nice. Let's see. Message from Alex Hawthorne. Unread, archived, and sent. Unread. Message list. From Bedford. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention my previous message. Silly me. I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't go showing it around your spacers buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Interesting. Let's see. Ooh, search term, Sam. First, Sam results. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance auto-mechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Fun. Second Sam result. Removal of factory standard part SUDS Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. Ah, but I do. Third Sam result. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news! I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick up, I guess that's Auntie Cleo. I'll pick it up following the next pit stop. Back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oops. Logs. Shrink ray hammer power. Black market leads. Note to self, remember this later. No better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point, I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray. Oh, amazing. But wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Good. He's got a shrink ray. Shrink ray. Can't say it too many times. Looks like we're getting all kinds of quests, though. All kinds of side quests and companion quests. Drinking sapphire wine. Okay. The cleaning machine, find the acid steeper. Frightened engineer is on the other place. Weapons from the void. Secret science weapon. We'll search through those more later. And we gotta talk to Gladys. And we need to find this guy. Edgewater Employment Community. Look at this. God, it's so ridiculous. Such creep-tasticness. Oh, and I've got a big bin I can put stuff in. And there's another Century Saver, and I can sleep there, I guess. It's so fun. Wait. We're still looking for the vicar. I know he's around here somewhere. Gotta do some repairs. I have a question. If I go back to Edgewater eventually, Index of Banned Literature, so this is his room. Various qualifying considerations, principal rules of restrictive management, morals and maxims of banning unethical literature, proof of the grand architect and predestination, a refutation of the titles listed here within, consequences the mind and the will of man may when led astray, official list of banned titles, prerequisites for advancing the investigation, outing, and penalizing of offenders. So, hey buddy.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime.
Indeed.
So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Let's see. Let's see. I want you off this ship. Let's see.
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Baconu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Awesome. We'll get back to that.
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Okay.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock.
Indeed.
I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Oh, I need to see what weapons he's got. Let's see.
I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifests to track the Philosophist's off-world destination.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's go.
Thank you, Captain.
You can come and she can come, and then we'll all get what we want. And eventually we'll fix up Sam, and he'll spit acid and all kinds of stuff. Da-dun, da-dun, da-dun. Alright, so if I go through this, I would like to take both of these. Alright. You can only have 2 people at a time, though, it says. And it looks like it had a bunch of slots. So, first things first. Let's see. Security terminal and drinking sapphire wine. We're gonna do the companion quests first. Because I'm just that cool.
Captain.
Oh, I guess what we could do quickly is check the map. Okay. An empty man. Okay. So, this guy here.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. There. Here we go. Close.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Oh.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
Whoa.
You get cute with me again, you little Back Bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
Nikki.
This is the Groundbreaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time.
Why is she letting him off the hook? Hey, buddy.
Going for a stroll around the docking base? Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Looking for a fight, huh?
I had this foreman, right? Guy never liked me, always trying to get a rise out of me. But I keep my chin up, right? Be the bigger man, I tell myself. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a Back Bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Indeed. What are your plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounge together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do.
What are your
Hey,
skills?
not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
That's me.
Captain of the Unreliable. You're like something out of a serial drama.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Indeed. See you around,
See you
Felix.
around, boss.
We'll see him later, I'll bet. You seem like a trustworthy adventurer. Ah, a bunch of stealings.
Customs
Ooh,
and
vending
inspection,
machines.
right this way.
Let's sell some junk. Awesome. Look at all this stuff. I should sell my one of these. I think I've got some weapons I can, like this guy. Do I have any pristine weapons that, ooh, we should look at our weapons later. Okay. How do we get there from here? Restricted access. So we need the passcode to get in there, I guess. Or the data chip, I think is what he said. So, wait, how do I find out what data chip I need? It says authorized personnel only.
Wish we had bigger weapons, but no. Be careful about blowing holes in the hull.
Interesting. So what is it, enclosed? Where is it? Oh shoot, I forgot about the gold teeth. I should go take them back to... I'm gonna do that later. Junk, no. There it is. Holographic shroud. So it just lives back here. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure how that works. I wonder if it's like a triggered or an activated thing, or if I just grab a data chip. That'll be fun to figure out. Oh, look, we're at customs. Oh, great. Hey, buddy.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me apologize in advance. I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
What?
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative here on Groundbreaker.
Remember that
His
name?
office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way.
I get it,
I
buddy.
shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. Not gonna lie, you're in a pickle. But Udom's an interesting guy. Might be y'all could come to accords if you play your cards right. Huh. Records show this ain't the first time your ship's been impounded. Seems to get cleared up pretty quick. You might not be in this pickle for long. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure. Why not?
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay, tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
Yeah.
A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Got it.
Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Let's see.
You noticed, huh? What can I say? We're passionate folks, and the board can't abide that independent spirit, especially not when it might impact their bottom line.
Yeah.
All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
Yep. Keep doing it.
Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
Oh, you're
The
so
board
sweet.
is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's their
Amazing.
prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway.
Let's see. Oh, great.
He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing base. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
What's a tram crew?
Sure thing.
Let's see. Yeah. Let's see.
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side.
Sweet.
I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
Got it.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
Indeed. Let's see.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck.
Okay.
Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Let's see.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks.
Sure.
She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Jun Lei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
There we go.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird. In a good way.
If you're thinking to make a career here, Don't waste your time. Full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know.
Isn't that the same? Let's see.
They strip the parts from derelict ships and abandoned outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads.
Sure.
Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished.
Yeah?
They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them.
Got it. Let's see.
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
All right.
All right.
Let's see. Okay, we'll ask.
The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go, on your left when you enter the promenade.
Sweet.
Make sure you bring an empty belly.
Awesome. That's as far as we need to go with that, I think, right now. Oops.
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter.
Ooh. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Be seeing you.
Yeah, we'll talk to you later. So, got lots and lots of information. Private Lee Flores.
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty posting, I must kindly ask you to clear out. The Mardet's offices aren't for leisure time nor loitering.
Wow.
Got a hot one for you. Captain Gunnar McRed. Just 26 hours old. The posting, that is. Not the criminal.
Sure.
Allegations include several counts of flying under the influence, carrying open alcoholic containers, failure to pay docking fees, resisting arrest, and assaulting not one but 2 officers. Swerving in the air was more like it. Then he crashed hard into the dock and tumbled out of his ship and fled on foot. Spilled Rizzo's Violet Spectrum vodka all over Officer Hartley. An affront of its own, considering none of us are approved for anything higher than green spectrum.
Jeez.
Kicked one right in the kneecap while he poked the other in the eyes.
Oh, jeez.
McRed's lucky we're too backlogged right now to hunt him down ourselves. But if our resources clear up and we catch him before some contractor does, I fully plan to lock him in ISO with them 2 officers he wounded. Thinking he won't like that one bit.
Jesus. Let's see.
Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Do the legwork.
Let's see.
Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. So, in about 3 to 7 weeks.
All right. We'll think about that.
Suit yourself. Not everyone's cut out for detective work and so forth. I understand.
What you doing back over there? While you're in there, can you get to that terminal? Darn it. Okay. Whoa. Enter a restricted if caught inside will be shot on sight. Okay.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar shipped in and out with.
Yeah. We'll get to that. So these are all
I picked up this
over
weird
the place.
signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of static at first,
restricted area,
but then
so we need
this
to
voice
find-
said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Rod.
Found an ID card. Automatically, you will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area.
Casting on a dead world full of monsters. Now
Okay.
I've heard everything.
You know, it takes more muscles to frown than to smile.
Who told you that?
So let's see. We're gonna give this a shot. We're gonna save. Let's see how this works. I have no idea. one's locked. So I'd have to walk in. Yeah, I like the idea that it's just like, here is the gateway through which you have to pass. It will automatically do all of the garbage that you need it to do. Alright, let's see. How do I... Let's see, am I walking or am I running? Ooh, that was an auto run. Okay. Save. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see you and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. Okay. Oh, it's locked. So it just automatically goes away then? Alright. Let's see, one more try. Straight down the hall and to the right. Oh, it's locked. What's up? Okay, I see the bar. Okay, so we need to be able to unlock the back door to do that, I think. So in the meantime, we will do this one. Because that's one we can actually do without, I think, being restricted. Cool. Did a lot of learning just then. Oh.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Regular scheduled advertisement.
The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Oh my gosh.
Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed.
And unemployed.
The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens. You've been listening to Halcyon News, your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Jeez Louise. Oh my gosh, this place. Oh, it's so gross. I don't like it here. Is this a door I can go through? Whoa, look at that!
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Yeah, I get it.